I'm Scott, good morning, and I'm playing Xxcha.
I am playing the Yssaril tribe today.
Playing the Nekro virus today.
Today I'm playing the Hacan.
I am playing the Titans.
Playing Federation of Soul.
Hey guys, this is Chris Canner. Happy to be playing with the TI Junkies.
Hi, I'm Mo, and I'm here playing as the Nomad.
I am playing the Council Keleres.
We are seeing how the West Coast plays TI.
We got people in town to play. Very, very exciting to have Mo and Chris here.
If you haven't seen their YouTube channel, check it out, Talkin TI with Mo and Chris.
There's a lot going on the board.
Pause it for a second, just look at this map setup. Ooh, I've got gobs of planets, and other people are stretched on anomalies.
My strategy right now is to get to Mechatol, hit the ground running and getting those resources.
I had a strategy coming here, and then we built the galaxy, and I got stuck with Imperial, so my strategy has gone out the window, as it usually does.
I hate playing Yssaril with Xxcha in the game because my goal as Yssaril is always to be unsabotageable, just trying to get as many sabotages as possible. And with Xxcha, there's just always a chance that they're gonna take that away from me.
I resisted the urge to play the Mentech and pillage these guys to death. Instead, I decided, let's start rich this game.
I figured I'd pick my favorite faction. I love the Nomad, they're super versatile.
I'm Yssaril with an 8-player game, lots of agents going on. I'll take some of that agent, I'll take some of that agent. There's lots of good trade good agents out there.
Sitting next to Rand, which means that we've got a lockdown on the trade goods. We're the money people.
Even if all the factions are money stuff, I can make deals with the money people. You know me. All about the deals.
Nathan is to my left. He is playing the Soul. I figure, that should be okay. I may even help his bid for Mechatol at some point.
We're playing a gentlemanly game. We have Mo and Chris with us.
This is a very intense, cutthroat game we're gonna have, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I got them on both sides of me, so we'll see. We'll see if the trades are a-flowing.
Now the rest of the table scares me a little. We've got Nekro, we've got Titans, we've got Yssaril.
They're a tough group, so I feel like I have to have something else going on to make me feel like I'm winning and doing well. And my sub game is that everybody will remember my name and say it correctly. Kerstin. Kerstin.
I got speaker, I got trade.
I picked 4 first, so I think the plan is to consolidate my border and then build up.
My secret is be the last to pass, which shouldn't be too hard.
I feel really good about my secret, really, really good about it. I feel like I have a good start to the game, but I'm worried about putting a target on my back too early.
We're gonna be playing 2 games with Mo and Chris. Next game I'm playing the Ghosts because we talked about what I would do as the Ghosts in our interview with Mo and Chris. Their ideal situation would be for one of them to win today and the other to win tomorrow, but
I don't want to set a precedent of people coming in and beating us.
they're playing the TI Junkies,
So I'm gonna have to win.
good luck.
Gonna go out there and virus it up.
We'll see what kind of peace we can broker in this galaxy.
Stay tuned for these 2 juicy games.
Scored 2 points.
I scored the secret, but I didn't score any public, so I'm kind of already a point behind, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Slow and steady start, but unlocked commander, which is great with Xxcha.
So I didn't score turn 1, but I did pick 8. That accomplished 2 things. One, it bought me some goodwill with the table. It kind of messed up Chris's move to take 8 because I know he's setting up to take Mechatol because he's the council.
I am beginning to spread myself way too thin, so This round, I think I'm going to be at the mercy of my neighbors and everybody across the board.
Tactic right now is to go to Mechatol and take that over first, but I am 4th in line, so I kind of feel like it's not going to happen because I'm pretty sure Chris is going to beeline it and get there first.
I do have a strategy, but it's probably going to crash and burn, so we'll see.
If that's not happening, I'll be there.
So far, the galaxy seems very peaceful.
I made trades with almost everyone on the board.
I've made some good relations with everybody, with Hacan, with Sol. We're all helping each other.
She's offering me money. I thought you'd love it.
Mo, my neighbor, we're flush. We're keeping the money chain going.
Rising tide floats all boats.
You can have them for a small price.
Do I have to pay?
I think you're at a point where you don't have.
Patrick is giving me advice, and I'm a little skeptical that he might be giving me advice that's good only for him.
Luckily, no control objectives have come out.
Hopefully I can catch up with these points. Everybody seems to be scoring out there except for me.
I'm looking at also getting cultural planets because that's my secret objective.
That's my big play this turn is pop 8 when I get the tech so I can score that one, and then I can score the spin at the end. People aren't really in a fighting mood right now, so I don't feel the need to really build a giant fleet.
I got tech, which means that I should be able to score the 2 and 2 colors.
I should be able to do the secondary of tech and score the second objective this round.
Sub-objective, nobody's saying my name anymore. So, now, I must get people to say my name, Kerstin. This is gonna be hard.
I think I've got a good lead in to getting past that initial hurdle that kind of deterred me from Xxcha in the past.
Let's just hope people through the other side of the b-hole, aka Patrick and Scott, stay on their own. That ain't big enough for all three of us.
I'm ready to see when fights start to happen. We'll tell here now that people expand out into the world what happens.
Let's see if I'm still alive when I come back here for the beginning of round 3.
Never played the game before, never even seen the game before. This is my very first time even seeing the game. I'm supposed to be playing tomorrow. I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Also, I am wearing this team hand shirt to represent because Henry's not playing this game. He is playing the next one, so be sure to tune back in.
Help. Thank you.
Third cup of coffee in, I'm starting to wake up.
This last round, holy blankety blank blank blank.
The flavor. Custodians is taken.
Bye, Chris.
I got it. Bye-bye, guys. See you later.
Round 2 ended. I am still alive. I'm hanging on by a thread.
Oh baby, what are they doing out there, right? I'm at 5.
Nathan just hosed me. Which, man, I feel like I have said a lot.
Our first agenda phase was very fun. Lots of sabotaging, unsabotaging.
I started to get it, I think, and then it got all crazy. It turned into like politics. And there was a Congress and they were putting writers on bills and voting, and I didn't get it. And I don't think I ever will get it. I knew what the agenda was gonna be. We have Xxcha and Artifact and economic equality. 2 super juicy agendas.
I had the opportunity to possibly blow up the stuff on Mechatol and gain some techs, and I, as a Nekro, don't vote, but I chose 4 because everybody was talking like they were going to take 4, and Nathan hosed me.
Xxcha and Artifact gets completely, everyone resolves it with no effect. And then economic equality ends up essentially getting resolved with no effects.
It didn't turn out exactly how I wanted, but I'm still good with it. I still came out with more trade goods and other people did not get more trade goods. So I still feel pretty good about my economic standing on the board.
Mo knew about the agenda that would have taken away some of my trade goods, but did not warn me.
I decided to spend them on the objective, knowing that economic equality was coming up, which was great because it made sure that I wasn't gonna sit there and sweat out the agenda phase because I was sitting on a lot of good trade goods.
I think I'm going to have to be less generous with my cash money.
In other news, I attacked Kerstin's planet. I'll pay you after this. I don't want this to be a long thing, but...
Patrick attacked me and I felt very attacked, literally.
You're really screwing me over here.
He wants tech.
Had to get in there before she got a bunch of PDSs on it and stuff. I got 2 techs, which is good. I'm gonna leave.
He was standing next to me and he's giving me advice and I knew that it was gonna screw me over, but I still listened to it and was like, oh yeah, I'll do what you say, Patrick.
You could have topped it out.
But then later I realized that it actually fulfilled one of my secret objectives, so I still got an objective.
The end does not justify the means. Necrovirus still wronged her, and I think she's gotta get some revenge soon.
Now I'm just gonna focus on getting more planets and setting up those PDSs so that I can kick the crap out of somebody that comes into my territory if anybody tries to pull a Patrick.
All I gotta do is PDS up and hold up.
Also, if I get a chance to get Nathan back, I will.
I guess the name of the game is just to keep being friendly with everyone, including Nathan, who now is sitting at 5 points because he's got 2 support for the thrones.
Mo talked me into giving Nathan my support, so I gave him my support and he cost me 3 techs. So, great deal. Great deal. Love dealing with Nathan.
I'm making deals left and right. People are just, they want me to win. Oh, they want me to win. It's gonna be so beautiful.
He wanted to trade supports. I decided not to do that, and I'm glad I didn't, because that could be problematic. We have swapped alliances, so we're kind of peaceful and we're friendly and all good, but I hope I don't have to come after you, Nathan.
I barely have any ships, but I did manage to get a point off of Mechatol, so at least I got that out of this round.
Chris not taking Imperial is interesting. He seems to not want to stay there, which is how I always feel about Mechatol.
I picked 8, not because I think I can get Mechatol, but because I am hoping a 2-point swing works.
Still feel like I'm fumbling along on this one. I'm in a good position, but it's a series of happy accidents with Xxcha. I've got 3 attachments. I've got a whole ton of resources. Just not entirely sure what I should do with it yet. The board state is still pretty timid. Nobody's outwardly making aggressive moves.
One of the objectives is be in 2 systems with anomalies,
Which I have none of in my slice.
I can do that pretty easy.
This new objective makes it so that I can score my secret at the same time if I sabotage someone's point.
I knew he was going there. I wanted to go there, but I'm like, wait a minute, he's going there. Wait.
I got Nick to say my name and he said it correctly, so win there. But I still want other people to say it, so I will keep working on that.
I feel like this is all just the calm before the storm. Like it's just gonna explode at some point.
Really, really intense game that I think is going to explode real quick.
It's a game waiting to explode.
I'm probably gonna lose if I play tomorrow, but today I am riding high on 5 points. I call this one the Drive for 5.
It's gonna depend on the diplomacy.
Kind of feeling like I'm in a diplomatic mood today, so we'll see.
I still have a fleet.
This round went fine. It went fine. I scored a secret and a public, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Things are actually going pretty great. I scored off of Imperial. I got Mechatol. It was very fruitful. Coming for it.
All right. So I'm gonna preemptively take the crown. No, I'm kidding. They're all gunning for me.
So I know Nathan came in here and talked about how he's gonna win. He's basically already won. I don't. If somebody doesn't stop him, he's going to. I don't see how I can be the one to stop him. I don't have any wormholes next to me. He's on the other, literally all the way across the board from me.
Right now, everybody is trying to winslay Nathan. Rand, however, is the one to keep an eye on because she has Mechatol.
Rand has Imperial, and she is currently on Mechatol.
I did manage to research my faction tech, and so no one picked 8 because they knew I was gonna get it.
Rand locking it down the way she did with her faction tech, it's really gumming up the works.
Rand now having that technology to be able to take strategy cards, that's a lot.
I am sort of regretting my decision to give up Mechatol.
Make roots on Mechatol because I think I'm just gonna be able to get Imperial for the rest of the game.
She's going to start putting those points, and I can see her running away with it, and I am in a position to stop Rand.
I'm gonna attack Rand and Mechatol.
Do I stop her and take Mechatol?
Hopefully no backstabbing. Hopefully just good relations.
I'll also take her tech so that I can take people's strategy cards.
So I unlocked my hero, and I've got a ridiculous amount of resources, but I don't really know what to do with it all.
I've got the next objective locked down. I can score that easy.
The last agenda phase, I had 42 votes. It's just a little over the top.
I'm trying to score my secretive. It's have 3 ships at the end of a combat. Should be able to do that.
All of my secret objectives are, for lack of a better word, aggressive ones, and I'm stuck in this like defensive stance, so I'm gonna have to probably take some chances if I want any chance of catching up at this point.
I'd have to attack Scott, just because he's got a lot of tech and some pretty open planets. I've got some good action cards.
I unfortunately had to step on, Nick. I had to take a system from him to score my objective, but I'm still friends and everybody's cool.
I hope to be able to get the anomalies one this round, or I can even just spend 333. I could just do that. That might be the way to go and just move myself out and build up and prepare for a big next round.
I'm slightly giving up on the name game because it is colder out there and I keep covering up my shirt. So I have had a couple of people say my name, so I'm feeling a little bit good on that.
I think I'm a little behind tempo, unfortunately. So I've just got to hang in there, hopefully have some people fight some big space battles, and then get tempo going again to see if I can pull out a win.
This is the round where, all the 1-point objectives are out, and the next one's a 2-pointer. So with Imperial, a 2-pointer, Mechatol, it's the swing round. This is the round where, big plays come about, and I'm ready to make some big plays.
Nathan's in the lead, but I'm not worried.
Technically, I am in first. Technically, I'm really good at space diplomacy, space combat. I'm hoping that the law schools that I apply to will take that into consideration, because your boy is trying to be a space attorney. So, making deals, shaking hands, kissing space babies. That's a dream.
Oh man, how did I get here?
Very fun, but I am definitely high anxiety right now.
Things are getting very...
What's up, guys? It's Henry. I'm not actually playing today.
We are on what I think might be the last round.
Things are looking rough out there. This is the last round.
This seems like the last round.
7 points. I have Imperial. I do not have the points on lock.
I am actually in the lead, which I didn't think I would be in this position. I'm trying to lay as low as possible and have people forget about me.
First 2 point objectives come out, and it's have 5 on the outside.
I have diplomacy, so I'm going to put it near someone who I think may be going for that objective.
Everyone is just winslaying everyone except Nathan, who's at 8 points.
I think Nathan can do it. I'm pretty sure he can do it.
And can definitely get the twofer if he waits long enough. This is shocking.
Getting 5 on the edge is going to be really, really hard. I do not have the fleet or forces for that.
The 2-pointer looks quite difficult, but I ended up doing a upset and taking Minister of War from Scott in a very, how do I say, cagey vote.
Checks and balances came out.
You choose for somebody else, because that law passed.
I do have my faction tech. Does not really affect me.
Nick knows he's not going to win, so he's coming after me by giving Scott warfare to allow him to attack me twice.
Nathan has been playing a very non-aggressive game and just made good deals. But honestly, just played really well.
Luckily, Patrick fell for my my reverse psychology, so I got 4, so I'm going to put 2 more PDSs up.
I really don't have a shot.
I hate it when people just derp. I hate it when they derp when they know they're not going to win. I know I'm guilty of it, don't remind me.
Nathan's a problem. I don't know if Chris is going to do anything about it, because Chris, I think, might even just have a shot to win this.
So I made a few moves, I caught up.
Scott and I are planning on trading supports and hopefully get within spitting distance.
I am back on the name game because, well, it is fun and I got one person to say my name, so I am going to try to get them to do it again, and it is heating up in there. I am getting hot, hot, hot because things, again, are tense and that makes my heart rate go up.
You want to score Imperial, right?
Yeah, I do.
So if me going into Megatol right now would not be something you would like.
Mo, Nathan, and I got together and figured out we had to team up to stop Rand, which we, I think, did pretty well.
Mo was really going for Mechatol, and that fell through in a deal with Rand.
If she doesn't get her point off of it, she will not give me Imperial when I get it next round. So I'm literally stalling, waiting for her to get her point, and then I was going to go. I let her score her point on Mechatol in agreement that she would let me have Imperial. I mean, I have Speaker, right? I have politics, so I would take Imperial, and she would not quantum data node. That was the agreement. That was the agreement. That was our agreement.
That's true.
Okay. All right.
I did not honor my deal with Mo because he destroyed a dreadnought that he knew I was using for a secret.
When I noticed that she was at 7 points, I had to stop her from scoring her secret.
I did not let him take Imperial. I used my faction tech to take it right back.
I had to do something, and what I did was I destroyed the dreadnought, and Rand was like, "That's it."
Right.
Wasn't all bets are off.
Politician.
No.
Yeah.
I respect.
I can't deal with people who are not my allies. Sorry, Mo.
She's not letting me have Imperial. I don't have Imperial. I have trade. I have all the money. I don't need trade, so my strategy card is useless.
Hey!
Mechatol.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Rand could definitely win it too. I don't see myself winning, but I did get a ton of techs, which is super cool. Also, somehow managed to do it without getting everybody angry at me.
We are not cool. Necro, we are now enemies.
Yeah.
I would say overall, the virus has gone way better than I expected.
Face it off.
They're like, in time.
I have 9 command counters in tactics. And as the Nomad, I've got my flagship and I've got my hero. So I plan on zipping around with my flagship all over the map to score that 2-point objective of having 5 systems at the edge of the game board. And one of those systems, it's gonna be Rand's home system. That's right. Rand, I'm coming for you. The consequences of you taking Imperial after we agreed.
I am hoping to draw a secret that is actually achievable. I am hoping to be set up to win a anomaly combat and get that action phase secret.
I'm gonna get Light Wave and hopefully get 2 points out of this one. Or I'm gonna crash and burn and be happy that I got 7 points.
I think I can score 3 points. I just don't think it's going to be in time. I think somebody else is going to come out at 11. But one can hope.
Scott needs to step up. He's got the ability. He's got the War Sons to get Nathan. Chris also is right next to Nathan. I don't know why they haven't been fighting all game.
Anyway, I mean, I gotta turtle up somehow. Maybe if there's another round. You know?
He's gonna win, and he earned it, I think.
It would require an incredible amount of skill or lack thereof for him to lose the game at this point. I can't believe what's going on out there.
See you guys when this is over.
All right, right now the final round is still going on. It has been a stall fest.
I was able to stall on leadership until Rand had to pass.
Scott has a whole bunch of tokens. Mo had a whole bunch of tokens. I had an entire deck of action cards and I'm down to 2.
Scott had 2 War Sons, which he sent to Malice, which Mo had just taken from Kerstin. Before that, Kerstin attacked my home system and took it.
I went after his home planet, which was not cool.
I always wanted to be an assassin.
Oh my god.
I heard him using my name a lot to say that Kerstin fought him and got his homeland. My name game worked and I won at that.
The game is this way because of Patrick's fault for giving Nathan the support for the throne. That's fine, Patrick admitted it immediately.
I don't understand why Scott is attacking Mo. Mo's got like 6 points. He's not.
I've been funding Scott through my action cards and giving him my promissory note. I am trying to help Scott win. I'm just sort of invested in Scott winning because it's kind of crazy if he pulls this off.
Whoa, 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 Mr. Stooge himself.
Wow, what a game. What a round.
Take that crown off.
Yeah,
all right, so just so everyone knows, he should be wearing that crown, but
I got stooged out. They all saw the writing on the wall. If they didn't come after me, I was gonna win it, which is understandable.
Did not win. Got closer than I thought I would, but didn't clinch it in the end.
Thought I had it. I'm a little disappointed, but you know what? I got revenge on Rand, which worked.
It's called what it is. It's revenge.
It is revenge. It is absolutely revenge. And it is sweet.
That was a crazy last round. It lasted so long, the wind just shuffled around. I thought I had it. Patrick stalled me out of leadership, forced me to pass super early. I thought Mo for sure had it. And then Scott swooped in at the very end and just took that win.
Didn't see it coming, really snuck in there.
Whew, that was a brain bender game. I did not think I was gonna win early on.
I knew that Scott was gonna be a problem, and I thought that having his ceasefire was gonna be good for me.
Don't you tell me what you're moving there with first?
No, it's activated.
After the green player activates the system, I can change. Okay.
Unfortunately, he had warfare, and he was able to keep going with the help of Nick.
I was very happy to help fund Scott's war effort to take the win.
He had 2 war sons, and I knew there was going to be a problem.
The man knows how to play well. He played Xxcha as real turtles, and then came out with his war sons in the end. That was a great win.
This is the Scott style. Is you just quietly slip along, nobody notices you, and then boom, last round, jump out there with a bunch of stalls.
He's so good at stalling out in the last round and snagging that win.
Really wanted to make sure that nobody got the 5 around the edges. Did not work. Scott got it, but I did shut down Patrick. Chris ran. Kind of fought Mo and kind of stopped him, but not really. I got 1 hit. So I feel kind of successful.
He took the 2-point objective and took it from me as well. So I, even though I had the 5 systems, he took it. So
The main issue is an issue order.
that's right.
I love Mo, would have loved if Mo won, but Mo was keeping his cards close to his chest, and I wasn't sure. I just wanted to avoid a Nathan win. Honestly, I love Nathan too, but last game he blocked me, and that will not be forgotten.
If there's an action card I can give to help you in your endeavors, let me know.
He was like talking to everybody. How do we stop Nathan? I will throw every action card at your way to help you stop him to make sure he doesn't win.
It sounded like he was still harboring some salt from a previous game, which, I mean, it's just part of the Junkies metagame, right? Like, if you wronged someone last week, they could very well throw the game this week just to come
even
after
if you don't wrong him, he just does not want to see you win.
Who's the salty little sea turtle now?
I zipped around the map. I did stuff. I did Nomad stuff, and it felt good.
Rand had the heat the whole game, also.
Well, Rand was making friends out there with her loose agreements.
Rand and Mo had some drama.
That was beautiful. I thought it did alright. I had 2 support for the Thrones. I mean, that's crazy.
It's the only way you ever have a chance is if you have like 7 supports.
Yeah, I'll support myself.
I saw an opportunity. Nathan and Mo were both trying to get their 5 along the edge, and they were overlapping on one spot, and they were the 2 leaders, and I was like, that spot, if I can take that out, I might have a chance.
Is that what you're moving in with? Experimental battle station.
Oh, space cannon at the Xxcha. This is only fair.
Holy shit.
You got 1 hit.
Maneuvering jets.
Yeah.
That was so much less epic than I was hoping.
Worked out.
Scott, that was well played. I knew you were going to be potentially a problem, and it turned out you had the win. So congrats.
Scott is the undefeated TI junkie.
He is now undefeated.
Scott, great game.
That was a great win.
I don't really feel like he earned it. Really? I mean, he didn't do much the whole game except turtle up, not really go anywhere.
I think I partially got lucky because nobody got in my way, but I pulled it off and I went in there with 2 War Suns and a bunch of space cannon armed mechs, and I won. So, hey.
Space cannon pot. That's overkill, Scott. Really good.
I had a lot of fun. That was a great game.
Thanks a lot to the TI Junkies for hosting us, and thanks everybody for watching this fun game.
We'll give it another go tomorrow. Yeah, I don't expect tomorrow to be any different. I might go, ooh, what faction do I pick tomorrow?